embarking on my journey of parental alienation 11 years ago, I was buoyed by the unwavering belief that persistence and the right strategies would eventually lead me back to my daughter. This path I've chosen and proposed may not align with the aggressive dogma often preached in the family law circles and by those on the fringes, the extreme fringes, advocating for ceaseless confrontation. I'm here to share with you an approach both nuanced and battle-tested that not only harbours the potential for triumph within the confines of family courts, but extends its beneficial reach into the nuanced dance of post-court relationship dynamics with your children. You see, wading through the aftermath of a toxic breakup bestowed upon me an abundance of insights, one of which is manoeuvring the complex world of parenting beside a partner intent on severing the bond between you and your child through exaggerated and fabricated allegations against the backdrop of parental alienation. One monumental challenge often emerges, and that's the daunting task of detaching from the outcome, especially when the soul is yearning for reunification with your children. At face value, this seems an ominous paradox that might engender some unrest. The sheer notion that to succeed, one might need to release their grip on the desired outcome. Let me assure you, the strategy I advocate here is designed not to thwart your efforts, but to amplify them profoundly. Our intuitive impulse may push us toward holding tighter, fighting harder, yet it's the counterintuitive embrace of a more wholesome approach where our victory lies. An approach that is tried, tested, and proven not just to enhance the likelihood of a favourable outcome in court, but to lay down the foundations and the groundwork for a flourishing relationship with your children post the turbulence of legal battles. Navigating the murky waters of family court to secure a court order can often feel like a hollow victory when the heartfelt issue at stake is your bond with your child. It's left unaddressed and, worse still, further strained. It's a nuanced realisation I come to in my journey. Achieving legal success doesn't always equate to mending the emotional chasms created by parental alienation. This journey requires patience, resilience, and an unwavering focus on the long game, transforming the fabric of your relationship with your child beyond the courtroom's confines. It requires crafting a parenting dynamic poised to thrive against the odds of parental alienation, leveraging the delicate tact over brute force and understanding over contention. If you're journeying through the thickets of parental alienation, just know this. Know that there is a way through this, and it's a path that's less trodden, but immensely rewarding. It's about strategic patience, subtle reconnections, and above all, nurturing a resilience that withstands the tempestuous waves of legal and emotional confrontations. Launching this series, I aim to scaffold you through manoeuvring these trepidatious terrains, turning the tide by not clashing against the swell, but by learning to dance atop its crest. Together, we will explore not just strategies for legal advocacy, but for laying the cornerstone of a future where the fabric of your relationship with your children is not torn, but rather meticulously rewoven, stitch by stitch. You're not merely fighting a battle in court. You're embarking on a profound quest to reclaim the essence of your parental bond, estranged by circumstance, but tethered by an unbreakable love. Now walk with me. Jason Appleyard. I'm here to navigate you with this journey, reclaiming not just the title of parent, but the heartfelt connection that title entails. Welcome to a conversation not just about overcoming hurdles, but embracing a life philosophy that can radically alter our perception of challenges, including something as heart-wrenching as the distance created by parental alienation. My name is Jason. I'm here to share with you insights and strategies drawn not from textbooks, but from the raw experience of life's trials, to help us see beyond our immediate predicaments Now imagine, if you will, if you can, the act of painting a masterpiece. For anyone who's ever held a brush in hand, aiming to capture a moment, an emotion, or a simple piece of beauty on canvas, knows that the creation unfolds not just in the strokes of the brush, but in the spaces between them. Like the art of painting, life and its challenges require us not only to apply bold strokes of action, but to appreciate the pauses, the moments of waiting, and the spaces that define our endeavours. This journey of mine, much like yours, is marked by a profound longing, the yearning to bridge the gap, to reunite, and to mend what's been torn apart by the complexities of parental alienation. The canvas of our relationships with our children, once vibrant, might seem obscured by layers of misunderstanding, hurt, and absence. Here's the crux of a shared narrative: the necessity of stepping back to see the painting in its entirety, a principle that's vastly counterintuitive when every fibre of our being screams to press forward, to paint over, to fix immediately. The real artistry lies in knowing when to pause and when to reflect on the broader picture rather than the imperfections that often capture our gaze. As in gardening, one plants and nurtures with care, leaving the rest to nature's own designs. Similarly, in painting, an artist learns that control extends only so far as the brush in hand. The canvas reaction, the blend of colours, or even how the light dances upon the finished piece belongs to the realm of patience and faith. Now, let's transpose that understanding into our current discussion. The pursuit to mend strained bonds with our children can often fixate us on the outcome, blinding us to the beauty of the process, of growth, of understanding, and of self-discovery. Yes, the aim is to reunite and to bring the vivid colours of our relationship back to the forefront. But this aim should not lead us into a fixation that clouds our judgment or hampers our ability to act wisely. In the unfolding of this art, fear is undoubtedly plays a big part. The fear of the unknown, the fear of failure, and the fear of loss. Yet, like an artist faces a blank canvas, we must acknowledge our fears, only to paint over them with strokes of hope, courage, and actions rooted in the present. Fear is merely the background. Our actions and hope are the colours that define the outcome. The art of reconnection then teaches us about patience, perspective, and presence. Being present in our actions today open empathetic and genuine crafts. It crafts a path for a brighter future for tomorrow and hopeful future tomorrow. Despite the intimidation of the blank spaces left by the time and distance, it's in our power to fill those with beauty, with understanding, and with love. Together, as we navigate the terrain of connection and reconnection, let us delve deeper into the fabric of our resolutions, woven with threads of resilience and empathy. It beckons us to remember that patience isn't merely a virtue in waiting, but a courageous act of allowing the natural unfolding of life's tapestry, especially when every instinct urges us to seize control and rectify immediately what we perceive to be broken or incomplete at that time. Now consider for a moment, consider the stars. They don't rush to shine brighter, nor do they vie for a spot in the night sky. They simply glow steadfast in their luminance, guided by the unseen hand of the universe. In the darkness that sometimes shrouds our relationships, we too must find the strength to be a constant source of light, unwavering, hopeful, patient, our glow a beacon for the lost or estranged hearts that we yearn to reunite with. Embarking on this journey demands a transformation within us. The motive of painting served not just as a metaphor, but as a literal transmutation of our inner landscapes. The colours we choose, the strokes we apply, the portions we decide to leave untouched. All are reflective of our internal dialogue and healing. Just as an artist reassesses their technique with each artwork, so must we regularly recollaborate our approach in mending strained ties. Flexibility, adaptability, and introspection become our allies, ensuring our efforts remain efficacious and aligned with the evolving dynamics of our relationships. In the dialect of painting, mistakes are merely errors. They're opportunities for new creativity, for new paths. Applied to the art of reconciliation, I urge you to not to fear the missteps. Each wrong stroke of our canvas is a new attempt of innovation, and to innovate, try anew, leading us perhaps down paths that we may never have braved otherwise if it wasn't for those blunders. Our blunders, bathed into the light, reveal the novel routes to understanding and empathy. As we look at this philosophy, it's pivotal to remember none of us wields the brush alone. The life is interconnected. It's a canopy of a myriad of hues and continually changes. It alters all around us all the time. By those around it, and it's the strokes that we put upon the canvas that are affecting the paintings and that paintings of others. Recognizing this interconnectedness fosters a deeper appreciation for the shared human experience, fortifying our resilience and empowering our endeavours in bridging the gaps that alienate. That your voyage shared in the comments and stories fuels not just the collective hope, but illuminates the diverse pathways through which reconciliation and understanding can be nurtured. I welcome your insights, your missteps, your victories, and for each is valuable pigment in the grand masterpiece of collaboratively crafting. Departing from here today, let's just pledge not just to be painters, but poets of our own lives, composing verses of actions, intentions, and emotions that we together weave a resounding epic of conciliation and love. Our narrative, rich with trials, is yet to be richer with possibilities. In closing, I urge you to, alongside myself, to approach the canvas of your life with a painter's perspective. Prioritize presence over pressure, process over outcome, and patience over immediacy. Our masterpiece, the rebuilt relationship with our children, will not emerge from hurried brushstrokes, but from the thoughtful blend of time, presence, and love. As we adjourn this session, carry forward the vision of your life as art in progress, where every moment holds potential for beauty, depth, and transformation. Share your thoughts and stories below. Engage in an ongoing dialogue, and let's support each other in painting pathways back to the hearts that matter most. I extend my deepest gratitude for your presence and your engagement and your willingness to voyage onto the depths of what connects us all. Until we reconvene, keep your brushes poised and your colours vibrant and your heart open to the endless possibilities that await when we approach life, not as a series of outcomes to be seized, but as a masterpiece to be co-created with patience, understanding, and love. From me to you, fellow traveller on this poignant journey, thank you for sharing this space of reflection and hope. Remember, in every stroke lies the power to change, to mend, and to ultimately heal. Thank you for embarking from the soulful depths that we've explored together. I am Jason, and let's continue to paint our journey one stroke of hope at a time. If this has helped you in any way, gain perspective, or you need some support, please don't hesitate to get in touch.